Hello my Madhotties, welcome to another episode of Madhottie Moodboards. Today we're going to be recreating Grace Jones' looks from her movie Vamp. So let's begin. Now Madhotties, I think it's pretty obvious now that, I'm a fanatic for Grace Jones. She is, how can you not be? She's mother, she's queen of artistic things and highly underrated because everyone should know who she is. She was so prominent back in the 70s, 80s. I believe she started off as a model. And then from there, started going into the big screens or small indie movies. And then she got her own movie Vamp. And what's so iconic with Grace Jones is that she broke barriers for how people perceived women and how women should dress. Unfortunately, back then, people still expected women to dress a certain way. She was like, no. I got the looks, I got the cheekbones, I'm gonna wear a pantsuit. So she did that. She was very risque with some of her looks. And that's what made her so iconic and so, what's the word? I unfortunately forgot the word, but I think you guys understand where I'm going with this. She just had an aura, a confidence about her and broke barriers for women, especially black women. In the game, in the modeling game, she had, people thought she had a masculine type of look, and she worked it. And she, to me, didn't have a masculine look, I don't know. But she's very stunning, 78 years old, mind you now, and still looks fabulous. But for her movie Vamp, I think that is such an underrated movie because we hardly see enough movies with black vampires in it. And I thought that was the first vampire movie, but there were other black vampire movies before her movie, which is so amazing. But I think with hers, it was very, risque. And mind you, this woman also was in other movies as well. She was in Boomerang with Eddie Murphy, Halle Berry, and I forgot the other woman's name, Robin Givens, And I have yet to see the movie. I need to go watch it. I keep saying I'm going to, and I never do. I'm going to make myself watch it tonight. But yeah, that movie just showed that black people are more than just slaves and maids and stuff, because that's all you would see in movies is just us playing slaves and maids. And it's no, we can be business people too. They're black rich people. I think people just are so used to seeing us in a certain way that they get used to thinking that that's the way that we live, and that it's so untrue, okay? As if this woman couldn't get any more iconic, she's refused to perform softness, just to be palatable. She said, and I quote, this is what she said, "I believe in being strong and not apologizing for it." This is what she meant and said when people asked her why wouldn't she smile for her photos. And it's just, she likes being seen as a strong woman. And I'm like, that's the queen right there. I don't care what anybody says. And another amazing fact about her, she actually invented her own image. And now that I'm thinking about that, she really did. It turns out she worked closely with artist Jean-Paul Gould, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, to sculpt her into a living artwork. Apparently her look was always intentional and never accidental. And can you guys now see why she's my inspiration? I mean, this woman right here is mother. She's queen. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Quick shout out to my fellow girl, Miss Tinks. Go check her out on TikTok. And please comment below on what look I should do next, and if you guys have any questions on my fits. And I shall see you guys in the next episode.